Welcome back to MTN Live in the Mountains. Here on the Catch with us, we have Ramon Tashagori, and we also have Coach Matthew Nelson. And we're going to be talking about the People of the Planet soccer tournament happening next weekend. And the soccer tournament is being hosted by the Appalachian State University. Thank you guys so much for coming in.
Already got the T-shirts on and everything, guys.
You guys are ready.
It's all about the
So tell us a little bit about the People of the Planet soccer tournament and how long it's been going on for.
People of the Planet actually started 7 years ago, and it is as part of the diversity celebration that it's going on at ASU for 12 years. We are in our 7th year this year, so we have done it for 6 years now.
Well, that's great. You guys hold this at the high school at the soccer fields or the lacrosse fields down there?
Both fields are used during the tournament, and both Appalachian State University and Watauga High School are sponsoring the event.
That's great.
That's wonderful. So who all can play in this game? Is it just for teens, or is it for adults, or can both participate?
Well, as far as the age group, we have youth from 5 years old playing all the way to U14 basically, and then we have Watauga High School, and then adult, and Matt can tell us some about the adult game, because we have 4 adult teams that they're playing all day.
Yeah, the 4 adult teams, they pick a lot of the kids through the university. A lot of them want to be a part of it, and the soccer community at ASU is actually pretty good. You know, all the diverse students will come out and play, and you know, it's just a fun way to get out and get involved with the soccer side of things in the community.
That's great. Now, does Watauga High School put together a team themselves? I know they got a pretty good soccer program over there.
Yeah, they did well this year. They did really well. Woody did a great job with them, and they will. A lot of their players do come out and get involved. I don't know if they have a specific team just for their players, but I think they kind of interact and get involved in all the different teams as well.
That's great. Do you not? So you have how many adult teams right now?
I believe it's 4. 4 adult teams.
Now, if somebody wants to sign up and put together a team, can they still go about doing that?
Well, due to the fact that we have so many people in the community, it is actually, and we wanted to have majority of our players be international players.
Okay.
We don't have a process in application form process, so it is a large number of international students from the community and a large number of international students from Appalachian State who come out and play, and then we have some people from the community who participate. And this year, for the first time, we have a game for parents, let's call it. We call them gurus, who we call them old boys also, and they come out and they are scheduled to play from 11:30 to 1, and these are the parents of the kids who come and play throughout the day.
Well, that's great.
Sounds like a lot of fun. How long is the tournament for? When does it start?
It starts actually 9 in the morning and ends about 6 in the afternoon. So we have a lot. It's whole day event. It starts with the first adult game and second adult game in the morning, and then kids start showing up at 1:30 or so.
Okay. How much? How much money does it cost to get involved in this? How much is it to get to play?
Right.
Go ahead.
The event is free, of course.
Okay.
No, it's free of charge. We have sponsors. Both the Appalachian Diversity Celebration Committee pays for some of the expenses, and we have, of course, our sponsors that usually every year changes, but they sponsor actually the event. They are on our shirts, and I brought the green shirt because I have a very loyal fan who has been part of the program for all 7 years now.
Oh, wow.
And he loves green, and I brought it, and I thought it would be a good way to also thank him for being such a loyal sponsor. His name is Ethan Fenwick. And so we have kids that they've been part of the program from when they were 5 years old, 6 years old, initially as just coming out and carry flags like Jair Alvarez and Ethan Fenwick and several others that I don't remember their name now, but they have been part of the program when they were 5 or 6 years old. They go around with flags of different countries, and the program is provided no charge, and we have sponsors that actually need Matt to help me maybe read, or I do.
Yeah, Boone Endodontics, High Country Dentistry, Nationwide Insurance, Andy Harkins, and then Los Arcos and Imprints, I think, have been with us for the longest of all of them. I think they help us out every year. They're big supporters of the soccer community throughout ASU and Boone. And so they're a big help for us.
So they help pay for the T-shirts and some equipment that we need, and some balls for the tournament. So they have helped us basically help finance the whole tournament.
That's great. How's the tournament going to work? Is it actually like going to be a tournament where you're going to have an eventual champion for different age groups?
No, they really don't. We don't really do it with an eventual champion. It's just more to get out and celebrate the diversity, celebrate the sport of soccer, and it's more for fun. That way you don't get some bad tackles and some injuries and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's a good event, and it's more of a getting everyone together, a communal event, than it is really just a competition.
That's great.
I was going to ask, what do the kids get out of this event? Do they learn, with, I guess, teamwork and also like meeting new friends? But I know they're probably, get something out of the event as well.
Go ahead, Mike.
No, I was just going to say that it's actually a good event for the soccer team at ASU too. We do a lot of the volunteering. Our whole team will be out there, and they interact with the players, kind of give them an idea of what it's like to play at maybe a little bit higher level than what they're at now, and it shows them that it's good once you get up to a higher level in the sport to be able to give back to it. And that's kind of what we do, and that's kind of what the kids get out of it, is being able to interact with some older players. Some guys, they might be able to come out and watch play on a field, and it's just a good event to give, for us to give back to Raman and the community, because not many people will let you know, but he really works incredibly hard to put this event on, and he's obviously out here promoting it, and he gets his sponsors, and it's basically his baby, and he works so hard for it, and it's extremely good event every year, and a lot of the praise needs to go back to Raman. So I think we need to recognize him there.
Thank you very much. Well, one of the main things was from the beginning when we started talking about the tournament was diversity celebration, was to celebrate diversity.
Right.
And there is no religion, there is no, as I said initially when we talk about this tournament, there is no religion, there is no mosque, synagogue, to bring all these people from everywhere with different religious background, different cultural background, different actually economic backgrounds. They come on the soccer field and they start celebrating really this diversity. You see, we had last year we had more than 45 countries represented.
Wow, that's great.
And this year, as of this morning, we were talking with Matt, we have 43 countries represented, and we were worried that, we don't have anybody from Australia or New Zealand. We had somebody registered there. So we have all these kids coming, see these flags that we have from all the different countries that we have in the world, and there is a game that they can actually look through the flags and connect them, and so they get to know and see people, different languages from different parts of the world, and that's really a very unique thing, and that's really worth celebrating.
That's
and
great.
we are in Boone that we have really very little diversity, and so, but yet we have people from 45 different countries coming in one day, and you can see them, you can talk to them, you can show on the map where they're from, and that's really the most amazing part.
That's great. So if somebody individually wants to come too, they can do that, don't have to necessarily be a part of a team?
No, absolutely. There is on our webpage, www.cs.appstate.edu/soccer. We have all the information. Of course, there is a registration for the youth, and they can send an email, and then we can try to help and put people on teams if there is room on adult teams.
That's awesome.
So tell us one more time when the actual tournament is and the times as well.
The actual tournament actually happened right now, scheduled for Sunday, April 7, and it will be at Watauga High School. And the first adult game starts at 9. All the schedule and for both adult and the youth will be posted on the web page of the program that I mentioned, and I'm sure you will display on the screen.
Yep.
Well, thank you. Is there anything else you guys would like to say about the People of the Planet?
Well, in summary, I actually wanted to mention so many people that helped make this event happen. So the soccer program at the Appalachian was significant because we can't run it without assistance and the community service that the players will provide by basically helping ref all these games.
Yeah.
And I really want the people who attend to give them a hand and appreciate for that's such a great thing. It's a great community event that without their help, we have a lot of volunteers, both from the Watauga High School, from Appalachian State. Several clubs actually are participating. MSA and Chinese Club are among them. They come, and so they help throughout the day because we have more than 20 games, and they need coaches, they need refs, and so this has been really amazing that we had that support. High Country Soccer and Parks and Recs provide us vessels and goals, and so they have been great in recruiting youth in particular. So it is really a huge community event that's made possible by the efforts of the committee members. We have the coaches at the high school, Coach McKay and Pollock participating and helping us, and then recruiting and also making the event possible. So, Matt, anybody I missed?
I don't think so.
Well, it sounds like a really fun event, and we're definitely going to be out there.
Yeah.
To cover it as well.
Yeah, I think it's great that the whole, like you said, that the community's kind of giving back too,
Yes.
and it's like you said, it really is kind of a community event with everybody volunteering and everything too.
Yes.
Sounds
And
good.
we hope you guys get even more participants as
Thank
well.
you very
Thank
much.
you.
It has been growing. It's been past 7 years.
That's great.
Well, thank you guys so much for coming in and speaking.
Thank
with
you
us.
again
Thanks
for
letting us have
inviting us.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you.
We're back in a minute with more MTN Channel 18.